Hello and welcome back to another video. We are living in a world today where most diagnostic tools are subscription-based. Only a few of them still offer free lifetime upgrades, and those are the ones which are catching my eyes. So that's why today we are looking at the Kingbolen K7 diagnostic tool, which offers free lifetime updates. I'm gonna try and put it to work to the best of my knowledge. Also, we have a great choice of cars today. I'll be putting it to work on my Jeep, which is an American, European sort of a blend. Japanese, we have a Suzuki, also a BMW and a Volkswagen. So let's get to work. But first, I want to show you what's inside the box. Installation is really easy. Everything is straightforward. All you have to do is make an account and enter your details. After that, you will find a letterbox in the package where you can activate the tablet and you are all good to go. Obviously, this tablet charges via a USB port right here down the bottom, and it is a wireless tool. But unfortunately, I don't want to start with this now, there is no way for you to attach the dongle near the tablet, not in magnetic or anything like that. But first, let's get it plugged into a car and see what it does, because that's the most important thing.
Couple of things before we get into it. If we take a look here at the main menu, we can find a store right here where you can actually purchase the FCA Diagnostics or the Renault Dacia Gateway Unlock, which is really good. You can purchase it, I believe, straight here from the tablet itself. You can see the prices of the tokens. And for FCA Diagnostic, I believe this is paid only per year. Yeah, and for the FCA, we have 128 euros, which obviously you can get them right here from the tablet. And also a couple of other things worth mentioning before we begin. You can see right here on the main menu we have the module, so you can actually plug into this tool other accessories like the BLE battery, which is probably a battery tester, an oscilloscope, a printer, video scope, and the TPMS tool. So you can get them separately. Okay, so let's just start with this 2011 Volkswagen Passat. Let's just do a auto search real quick, see how fast it can scan for the VIN code. Now, obviously on this European and much more common vehicles, the VIN scan and the finder is much quicker than the Japanese or the American ones. So you can see it already find the VIN. So from here you can do status report, system scan, system selection if you want to go into a specific system, special functions, online functions, guided functions, which will really help if you are looking to change modules on the car, or if something breaks and you want to replace it with another part. You can go into the online functions or guided functions to do that. But let's just do a system scan. So if you're gonna do a system scan here, it's just gonna scan for all the systems, and it's just gonna tell you which one is equipped or not. So in order to do a full scan, I would say you need to go to the status report, and you will jump into the full scan of the vehicle, and hopefully it will begin testing real quick. Yeah, as you can see, and now it's finding all the modules on the car, testing them, and everything shown in red. Obviously it's an error, and at the end of the scan we will jump into the modules and see which one has faults in them. So we've done it in just under 3 minutes, which I would say is pretty slow, but anyway, we can see the errors right here real quick. Yeah, all the errors. And if we go to let's go to engine electronics, there's an open circuit at coolant pump B. Let's just go into that see what we can find. And we have module information. We have read the DTCs. I believe, yeah, if we click on that, we can find the error on Google. Yeah, so you can search for that specific fault code directly on Google. What else? We can clear the fault code, read data stream. Let's go to data stream and see what we can find here. Okay, injector quantity, engine speed, a lot of information. And let's just start it up. Yeah, you can see them like this in a graph. Injection quantity. And the RPMs of the engine. We have actuation tests. Okay, let's do it by a list. So you can start the coolant fan right here, the AC clutch relay, the EGR valve, exhaust pressure control valve. Obviously, a lot of if your vehicle is equipped with one of these, you can definitely turn it on or off. It will just help you with your diagnosis. But here you have long adaptation, basic settings. Yeah, if you want to code a specific component from the car. Yeah, if you've changed the EGR, let's say, you can do adaptation from here, or regeneration for a DPF filter while standing. Not recommended, but you can do this from the tablet, which is really good. Now, I have to tell you straight from the bat, I'm not too sure about the online functions, guided functions, and special functions. You will have to check that. If you're looking for a specific operation, you will have to check with the Kingbolen, because I'm not in the position to tell you that it will do it on your car or on your vehicle. This is very specific to every single car out there. But on this Volkswagen, let's just see if we have the brake reset functions. So other models, sorry. So on this Volkswagen, because there is an electronic parking brake, you should be able to release the calipers. Open rear brake calipers, prepare to replace brake pad. Let's just do that. And I hope you heard that. They are now open. Now we can close the rear back calipers. Hope you can hear it on the camera. Yeah, so all good. This is a must-have tool when you're replacing brake pads. So not a problem opening or closing the calipers on the Volkswagens, I would say. Also, other functions like steering angle reset, air level calibration, adaptive front lighting, battery matching. If you're gonna change the battery on one of these vehicles after 2010, 2011, you will have to do the battery matching, and it's great that you have this option right here. Gearbox relearn. Diesel engine special functions, DPF regen, probably static or dynamic, so when you're traveling on the road, but not recommended, obviously. ABS bleeding, coolant bleed, coolant replacement, so you can probably start the coolant pump, so you can get all the old coolant out much more easier. AdBlue, not the case on this car, but EGR adaptation. So if you change the EGR, you can adapt it from right here. Let's go with hidden or modifications, see what we can find here. This is very interesting, but I don't see my car right here, so this is only available for the CC, GTI, Polo, New Beetle, Sirocco, and something else. I don't know what that. And you can also access them from right here, from the reset functions. Same thing, you have all the functions right here. And if your vehicle is equipped with one of these modules, you will be able to do it from this page, but only if your vehicle supports this kind of settings and adaptations. But on Volkswagen and most of the European ones, this can be done with any kind of problem. Now let's just quickly jump into my Jeep and see what we can do on that.
So on this Jeep, no matter what diagnostic tool I've used, it does not recognize the make, model or year on the VIN scan. On some models, on some cars, especially probably the older ones, you do have to input the VIN manually. Once you've done a scan, you can go here to history and you can find it right here, really easy. Okay, let's do manually select because it won't find the car automatically. We are going down. This is a 2003 VIN, Grand Cherokee, and we're gonna do a health report. So as you can see, we are approaching the 3.5 minute mark, but once again, this is not due to the diagnostic tool. Every single diagnostic tool I've used on this car, it's the same process, is really slow. Once again, this is a almost 25-year-old car, so that is pretty normal. But on the top, we can see, it's nice that we can see the battery voltage. I've put mine on charge, so we are at 13.5 volts. That's, I would say, pretty mandatory if you're gonna do diagnostic with any tool, basically. Let's start from the beginning. We have some trouble codes on the automatic climate control, open circuit. I believe I have some problems with the blend doors on this Jeep, so it would be a very fun job to do because I do have to remove the dashboard. We have something on the radio, the CD changer mechanical failure, which is strange because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Passenger's door module, we have battery voltage faults over 16 volts, logged faults, not sure what's that. And I know about this one, the rain sensor module. Okay, let's go to passenger's door module. So we have actuation test, of course, data stream and special functions. We can program the remote keyless entry. We don't have a keyless entry on this vehicle, so we're gonna ignore it. Let's see what kind of actuation test we can do. We have the passenger front window down and up relay, so we can actuate that. The mirrors, window down, relay up, illumination switch, and unlock, passenger unlock relay. Obviously, we can enter every single module that we want. Let's go to the transmission one, for example. This Jeep, this transmission is pretty strange when it comes to filling up the transmission fluid. We will have to go into the data stream and look and search for the oil temperature, right? So if we're gonna write here temp, we're gonna find transmission temperature in degrees, yeah. So now we have almost 19 degrees. Actually, to set the correct level on this, we'll have to raise it up to 80 degrees and then do the measurements when the oil is at 80 degrees. That's the correct way to fill up the oil on this transmission. But of course, you can see a lot of data streams right here. Yeah, we got solenoid supplies, target gear, and all that. A lot of information. Also, we have special functions. Yeah, you can program the VIN, you can reset adaptives and store adaptives. If you're gonna click on it, it says that this function is used only when the transmission has been changed. So this function will reset all adaptive all adaptives to the factory settings. We don't want to do that. Also, if we go into the powertrain control module, basically this is the ECM of the vehicle. We got actuation tests. Let's see what kind of actuation tests do we have here. Okay, glow plug relays, displays, AC control relay, low speed radiator fan. Let's see if we can start this. Unfortunately not, says denied. Okay, that's about it with the Jeep. Not a lot that we can do. So let's jump on the next car. Okay, moving on to the next vehicle. Here we have a Suzuki Grand Vitara, I believe 2011. Let's do an auto search, see how fast it will find the VIN, and let's do a health report. Okay, we just passed the 2-minute mark and we are at 90%. Not as quick as I would hoped. Some errors right here. Sun load sensor and its circuit malfunction on the AC for some reason, and the 4-wheel drive lost communication with the ECM. Okay, let's go into the air conditioning and see what we can find. Let's see if we can read the pressure on the AC, because I know for sure that this car does not have a refrigerant. So we're gonna go to refrigerant pressure, and we are down at, let's set it to bars, 1.1 bars. I think that's not enough for it to run the AC. Okay, let's go to the 4-wheel drive, lost communication with ECM. Let's see what's that all about. Let's go to ESP, select others. Okay, let's clear the fault code. Cleared, read, and no more errors. We will see about that if it pops up again in the future. But let's go to the engine control module, see what we can find there. This is with cruise control, automatic transmission. It's nice that we have the part number and all that on the module, obviously. Let's see what actuation tests we can do. Fuel pump, we can start the fuel pump. Let's see if it's starting. So, yeah, definitely running. Okay, nice. Okay, also we have the radiator fan. Let's see if we can turn this on. Nice that we can have low, mid, or high. Let's set it to mid. Yeah, definitely running. Set it to high. Nice. Nice, really nice. Okay, I'm very curious to see how we can do a oil maintenance reset. Let's go out from this menu and go here at the reset, and let's see how we can reset the oil interval, oil reset. Let's see how we can do that on this car. Ignition is on. Okay. Oil change request light initialization. Okay, let's see. Engine stop, ignition on. Okay. Okay, so what DTC do we have there? I'm not sure. But this is a very common problem on other cars as well. Let's go back real quick and enter the Suzuki, the one that we just scanned, because we can, in theory, reset it from here. Okay, so we got sensor calibration, injector calibration code, and oil change request light. Okay, let's see if we can start it from here. No, so there is a DTC detected. Execute the function after clearing the detected DTC. So it is very strange indeed that I only have one DTC on the air conditioning. and for that it doesn't let me reset the oil interval. These Japanese or American vehicles are a bit different with the protocols, so it might be a little bit more difficult for us to do things like that, even though this is a very simple function. So it says here that for full protocol support, if it is not successfully performed at special functions menu, please use smart diagnostics or traditional diagnosis, then go into special function or actuation test function for certain model to perform the procedure, which is, yeah, I am agreeing, a little bit strange. But let's try this again. Function is aborted because DTC is detected. That is very strange indeed, that we cannot do a oil change interval reset on this car.
Now here I have plugged into a BMW and I was honestly surprised of how fast it scanned the whole car. Very, very quick. Also special functions available on this car, like the camera-based driver support systems, brake resets, battery matching, AC system initializations, and many others. Doing a health report again and really surprised of how fast it scans. Just 12 seconds for a complete scan. That's really, really quick. Okay, so here's my final thoughts on the Kingbolen K7. What I don't like the most is the fact that there's no way for you to put the dongle to stay connected to the tablet. So you will always have to carry the carrying case with you, which is probably the smart thing to do if you don't want it scratched or whatever. But I've seen other manufacturers finding a spot where you can plug this inside your tablet somehow, or even a magnetic, I don't know, something. I don't like that there's no one to plug this together. But as I was saying, probably it's a good thing to keep them both in the carrying case, and then you'll be safe and nothing will be lost or broken. Also a bit surprised by the fact that I couldn't do a basic oil change reset interval on the Suzuki, but on the other hand, very surprised at how quickly it scanned that BMW. I mean, that was really, 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 really quick. 12-13 seconds, really, really good. After all, not a bad diagnostic tool. As you've seen, it's working on most of the European and Japanese, or even the American on the Jeep. So it supports a lot of vehicles. It's capable of online coding, matching and adaptations, which is really good. Also guided functions for VW, Audi, and I believe BMW as well. So a lot of functionality into this diagnostic tools, and the fact that it comes with free lifetime upgrades or updates, it's a huge plus, because you only have to buy it once and then you will enjoy it for hopefully the rest of its life. Hopefully there will be links in the descriptions and probably some coupons for our little audience. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you on the next one. So take care. Bye.